Hey guys and girls, welcome to Jazzy J Self-Help, and let me help you with something today. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about how to deal with being bullied. Now, I am someone in my life who has both been bullied and bullied other people. So I can look at it from both perspectives. When you bully other people, they are a target, they are weak, and that is why you go for them, because you know they're not going to retaliate, you know that you can get away with it, you know that you can push their boundaries and push their boundaries and push their boundaries and push their boundaries, and there's going to be no reaction, no response. There's going to be, or if there is a reaction, then you'll get satisfaction out of it, and you keep going and you keep going. You see how far they'll let you go, and you just completely violate that person's boundaries, and you take your anger out on them, really. I'd say a lot of the time people that bully have a lot going on at home, a lot of the time. So they're taking that out on you, they're lashing out on you because you're an easy target. Now, the last day that I ever bullied someone, and bear in mind I was about 6-7 years old, maybe 5, the last day that I bullied someone, I say it's the last day because on the very last day that I bullied that person, they stood up to me. And the day that they stood up to me, I was taken back. I was like, whoa, this person has it in them to do that. They pushed me away from them. They fought back, or I think they hit me or something, and that's the last day I ever picked on them. So what you need to show a bully, this is more playground bullying, or secondary school bullying, or primary school bullying, kindergarten, whatever you want to call it. So with this type of bullying, I'd say you have to physically stand up for yourself. You may get in trouble, but if the teacher looks at it from the perspective of you were defending yourself, and that's the only way to get the bully to really stop, they'll understand. And I really don't think someone should get in trouble for self-defense. You know, I'd say don't be as extreme, don't be like really violent, but just like try and push them off of you, try and get them off of you, and you know, say something to them to get them to stop, and say it loudly and with conviction in your voice. If you're being bullied perhaps at home, or at work, or at school, or at college, or at uni, then you need to pull the person to the side, and you need to explain to them what they're doing, how it makes you feel, why it makes you feel that way, and you need to tell them why it's wrong. Here's an example. Jessica, sorry, could you come over here? Could I talk to you for a second? Right, so for these past few months, you've been leaving me out on purpose, and you've been doing these, you've been making these deprecating remarks, and you've been putting me down with words. So this is really ruining my self-esteem, and I would appreciate it if you could stop doing that, because what that actually is that's actually bullying. Now, whether you agree with it or not, that's bullying, so I'd appreciate it if you could stop doing that. If you don't, and then if they don't, then you could give them some sort of ultimatum, like, if you don't, I'm going to have to go to X and report you doing Y, and then Z will happen. So you could say to them, say if it's in the workplace, if this doesn't stop, I will be taking this to a manager, and I will be making a complaint against you. So I'd appreciate it if you could stop. I wanted to come to you to talk it out rather than going straight to a manager, but next time I will be going to a manager about this. So be careful, please be careful with me. And, or, you know, that could be considered a threat, so maybe don't say that, but, you know, you could say something like, please stop this behaviour. That's more than fair. That's firm and fair. You could also, if it's someone in the home, I would say try and reason with this person when they're in a good mood. Now, a lot of the time when it's in the family, the person might try and gaslight you, or might try and twist it back round on you and make it look like you're the bad one, make it look like you should feel guilty, you should feel bad, when they're the one that's in the wrong, but they don't want to admit it, so they project it back onto you. In that particular circumstance, I'd have to say family therapy, or if the person's not listening, go to another family member that you know you can trust, and that you know is good at keeping secrets and won't go back to them and tell them what you've said. Go to someone in the family that is nice and kind and responsible, and go and talk to them about it. Preferably someone that gets along well with the person that is bullying you, and preferably someone that the bully looks up to and listens to in the family. and then get that person to talk to the person that is bullying you, and that's how it can be resolved. Other than that, I would say family therapy, or I'd say talking to someone in your school about it. Although that can end up with social services, but you know, if it's a bully that you live with, what are your options? Honestly. So that is how I think you would, that's the best I can really, that doesn't sound very good. That's how you could deal with a bully in the workplace or in the school, university, etc., etc. In a university, you'd probably go to the head of the university, whatever a head teacher would be in a university. Go to them. Or if you have like a liaisons officer or whatever, go to that person. If you're in school, if you have a school officer in the school, go to the school officer. Go to the head teacher. Go to the deputy head teacher. If you are in a school where you have groups and houses and teams and all this different stuff, go to that person. Go to the head of whoever's in charge of the school or that year group. Go to that person. If you're in America, go to your school counsellor. Don't be afraid. They're not there to judge, they're there to help. There's many different people you can go to in different circumstances to help you. Because bullying is not acceptable. And the person that's bullying you is the one that's really insecure and really hurting. Hurt people. Hurt people. Hurt people. Hurt people. So you have to bear that in mind. The bully, the fact that they're bullying, says more about them than it does about you. So guys, that was my video. I hope I've helped you with something today. I hope I've given you some golden advice. I hope that's been fantastic for you. I also did a video on how to deal with a panic attack. If you'd like to check that out, feel free. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you check out my other videos. More videos to come soon. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching my video. I hope I've helped you today. And until next time, goodbye.